Ni hao. So the first word is juda, which means to feel or to think. It's a verb. And to draw it, the first word for jia, which is this one, the radical is to see. And for the second one, the radical is to step. And to do them, the first one has 9 strokes, the second one has 11 strokes. And it used in a sentence would be Ni jia de zongwen nan ma, which means do you think Chinese is hard? The second word is xianze, which means now at present. It's a noun. Or the radical for the first one, xian, is jade. And the radical for zhe is earth. And the first one has 8 strokes and the second one has 6 strokes. And to remember it, you can think jade, which is a stone, kind of how this looks like a stone, and how earth kind of looks like the letter E in this area. And it being used in a sentence is Xia za hai zai shang zong wen ke, which is I'm still taking Chinese now. The third one is yi den which means a bit or a little. It's a common expression in China, and the radical for the first part of the word yi is just 1. And to remember that, it just looks like a 1 on its side. The radical for dian is fire, and you could tell it looks like a pot kind of over fire. And then the radical for the last part of the word is legs, and it just looks like 2 legs. And for the order of brushstrokes, this one obviously has 1. The second one has 9 brushstrokes, and the last one has 2 brushstrokes. And being used in a sentence would be wo shi yi den which is I can speak a little. And for the third word is neon, which means difficult or hard. It's an adjective. The radical for this word is a short-tailed bird, and the only way I thought to remember this is how short this character brushstroke is, and it being used in a sentence would be Zongwen de sheng dao yi bei zhou neon wo do shou bu hao, which means the I notation of Chinese is also quite hard, even if I can't say it well. The fifth word is wrong e, which is easy or likable. It's an adjective. For the first part of the word wrong, the radical is roof. And to remember that, you can think the roof is above everything. And for the second part of the word e, which is sun, and to remember that, you can just think the sun is also above everything. And to see it used in a sentence would be right here. Ke shi wo yong dian no shou zhu rong du, which means Chinese characters are the most difficult, but it became easier when I used the computer to learn. And in terms of brushstrokes, this one has 10 and this one has 8. The next word is yu ing, which is speech sounds or pronunciations, and it's a noun. And for the first part of the word, the u, the radical is speech. And then for the sound, the radical, or for the second word, the radical is sound. And to remember the speech, you can kind of see it looks like a person like talking, and then sound, it's like different sound levels. And to use it in a sentence would be yu ing yu fa bo te nan huan ze zi han, which means the pronunciation and grammar are not too difficult. The next word is yufa. It means grammar and it's a noun. The radicals are speech for the first word, and the radical for here is water. And to remember that, just again, it looks like a person for speech, and then this one, the water, has like curvy lines, so you can remember it that way. And again, it being used in a sentence would also be the same sentence as the last one, which was yu ing yu fa bu te nan huan ze zu nan, which again means the pronunciation and grammar are difficult. And this one has 9 brushstrokes, and this one has 8 brushstrokes. And for the last one, this is Han Huanzi, which is Chinese character, and it means, or it is a Chinese character. It means a Chinese character. It's a noun. For the first part of the word, Huan, which is water, again, the curvature of the lines, and the second radical for Z is child. And again, it being used as a sentence is the same as the last two, which is Yu Eng Yu Fa Bu Te Nan Huan Ze Zu Nan, which again means pronunciation and grammar are not too difficult. And this one has 5 brushstrokes. This one has 6 brushstrokes. Thanks.